Yo, what's good? Welcome to another episode of Fun with Dumb. I am joined today by my co-host Rex Stizzy, as you may see him regularly in my real life. What's up, Rec?
Oh, I feel great, man.
Thanks for joining me, bro.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Rec recently has gotten into the live stream space on Twitch, and you just got back from Twitchcon, which is like the Comic-Con, but for Twitch, like a conference, right?
Yeah.
What did you learn from this conference?
Open bars, back-to-back, are delightful.
I was wondering, like, I asked you on the group chat, like, how's TwitchCon, and you just kept mentioning the open bars. Like, what else is there? Is there some other shit that happens there?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just a lot of people, walking around just meeting the streamers that they spend a lot of time with, like, day to day.
So you met a lot.
I see a lot of hugs.
So you saw a lot of streamers that you never met in person from all over the world.
Yeah. You know, and I see these guys all the time, like on their shit.
Yeah, so
I bump into them here and there, but you know.
Yeah, so
it's good.
Today we're joined by two people you actually met at this conference, right?
Nah, I mean I met them before.
Oh, you did. You met them before.
But yeah, like you know how like sometimes I'll be streaming and you'll be like, "Yo, Rec, you twitching right now?" And like,
yeah.
Hearing you say that is so cringy to me.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool.
I must sound like a complete loser in the streaming community.
No, you're cool. My mom calls them the same thing, dude.
Yeah.
The Twitchers.
I'm like, oh, you twitching? You're like, what a loser.
Yeah.
No. But here we're joined by JoeyKaotyk.
What's up?
How you doing?
Pretty good, man.
And Jake'n'Bake.
Yep.
Live.
Yeah, it's.
Is your name Jake or Bake?
Jake.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Nah,
Yeah.
Jake and Bake was taken.
Sick.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys are IRL streamers.
Yeah.
And I'm learning all this as I go, because we just had like the first streamer kind of on our pod. Kiara was on here, and then so IRL, just what kind of stuff do you guys stream?
We pretty much just like travel. We pretty much just like travel the world and show the rest of the world, like, you know, what we do, cultural differences, culture shocks, talking to, you know, strangers on the street, see if we can attend any special events and stuff like that.
Where are you guys from?
Originally?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah.
I was originally born and raised in Taiwan, and then I immigrated to the Bay Area for like 16 years.
So you still live in the Bay? Or?
I'm back and forth now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I met my fiance. She lives in Taiwan, so I had to
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And then you?
I'm from Los Angeles, but I live in Tokyo right now. So
Oh, wow.
Been there for like 2 years, a little over 2 years.
Has a lot of the IRL streaming kind of influenced you guys as far as the travels go? Like, do you guys feel like, oh, I should just keep it moving since, like, you know... Because, you know, it's like it's staying stagnant in that. I feel like there's not enough stuff. You know? Like, I live in K-Town, and I could only eat at so many restaurants over and over again, you know? But I do. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stay on the move. I think, like, the viewers always are wanting new content, or, you know, whatever they want to call it. But, yeah, they're always looking for something new. And it's nice to, like, you know, bring back the stuff that you do that, you know, is it's safe. Like, it's good. It is good content, stuff that you can do over and over. But, like, I think personally it'll get like kind of stale. So
yeah,
you got to do something new, like whether it be traveling or an event, or change it up.
Yeah, you can only go to that robot bar so many times.
I've actually never been there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Was everybody pretty much streaming at the TwitchCon? Like, everybody
It's
all
like
the time?
Yeah, it's like a streamer
Yeah.
orgy.
Yeah, it
cameras.
was. There was actually a lot of people streaming IRL this year. Like, I feel like comparing from last year, especially the booth that I rented out on the IRL, like the backpacks, like the streaming backpack setup.
Right.
There was so many. Like, they were just swamped, like the entire con.
Is the technology like changing every year for this particular thing?
Yeah.
Like, it was different from like last year. Maybe more people are streaming because the technology got better or some shit, right? Or what?
Maybe like exponentially. I think it's more available. There's companies that are like pushing out the equipment or the data, making it easier to find. Like, when I first started streaming IRL like 2.5 years ago, it was like fairly new. There's a couple people that did it, but it was, at that point, it was just a cell phone, selfie stick, and like hopefully good data. Now they have like these backpacks, which is basically just a bunch of better equipment, better data options, and better quality.
So you've been streaming for about 2.5 years too, or
Roughly, like a little,
Yeah.
like shortly after Jake started.
have you? So it hasn't like been like you guys have gone tired of it. Like, you got. I mean, I'm just saying, because sometimes you want some time where you're not streaming, right?
Yeah.
It's got
Is
to
it-
end everyone's career.
No. I'm just.
About the whole,
No,
and their whole career.
I'm just curious if you feel like, oh, like you've gotten more into it, or you're like, oh, maybe I need to slow it down or something, you know?
Yeah.
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah. Don't worry, you're not gonna lose your viewers. I'm sure. They feel you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so I think for obviously everyone, you know, everyone broadcasts on Twitch, right? And there's this small segment where we stream our life, our real daily life, and I think there's still a huge difference of how we stream, because we're really letting these people from around the world to get into our personal life, right? And there are some things that we like to keep private and some things that we like to show them, but most of the time we like to be as transparent as we can with them, right? And don't make any like stupid mistakes. But the thing is, it's hard to find that fine balance because we're constantly grinding and every day, and like we don't know what's gonna happen the next day. Like maybe one day some streamer's gonna piss off, let's say some celebrity makes a tweet, and then bam, one day they pass a law, and streaming might be a lot more harder than it is. So I think this is what makes us more, I guess, grinding every day, is that the fact that we don't know what's going to happen the next day, the next month, or the future.
Well, yeah, it's the IRL genre, so it's not like you can stage everything. You know what I'm saying? Your crackhead might just pull his dick out in the middle of the street, and you're
bam,
like,
you're banned.
Yeah, that's LA, right?
Wait, you would get banned if a crackhead pulled his dick out in the middle of the street?
Yep.
Actually, it depends on context and how you
yeah,
react. Like if he's behind you, pulls a dick out, and you like notice it, and you're like, oh shit, like react properly, you probably won't get banned as long as you're not like instigating it. Or
but if you show it like, oh my god, he just whipped his dick out.
Oh, I see.
And
if you, So you got to pretend like the dick's not there.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
And for anybody at home who thinks like we're joking around, like that should really be happening.
Yeah.
Like my homegirl, she visited from the East Coast, and I'm like, yo, it's kind of sketchy in downtown. She's like, yo, I'm from the East Coast, I'm from Philly. Like, there's nothing I haven't seen. And the dude just literally pulled up with his dick out and like flopping in the wind.
That's how I feel like that's a good way to sabotage your opponent streamer. Just
wear a
luchador mask and snipe your. I think I got the terms down. You snipe your rival streamer right behind him.
Killed that, bro.
Oh god.
Yeah, whip it out. Okay. Did I kill it? All right, cool. So how about you?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like right now, personally, I'm trying to find like this balance between streaming and my real life, because my stream started and developed as I literally moved to Japan to study Japanese, and I was like, okay, second day, I'm gonna try this IRL thing. I'm gonna see if people want to follow my journey, and so it was like very intimate with my life.
Right.
So for like the first year and a half, it was just straight grinding, like no thinking, because I was by myself. Like everything I did was just like, it was so exciting to go out there and just have my friends, like my stream with me. And as things develop, my life develops, have more foundation there.
Right.
Now I have a girlfriend, and it's just like things, they change. So now it's like, now I need to balance out, okay, real life with my streaming, and try to find, that happy balance.
Did you guys have a girlfriend before you started streaming, or was it halfway through your stream? I'm curious. I'm curious to see kind of like how, say you meet a girl, right?
Yeah.
And you're kind of explaining this new lifestyle. Like things might get streamed, like because you're with a girl and you're spending a lot of time with them. So I'm curious, like how that,
question.
if that was a natural transition.
That's a good question. Actually, when I started streaming, like I would always talk about like, dude, I'm never gonna have a girlfriend when I'm streaming. Like at least this style, because I'm like, I'm outside, I'm in Tokyo. Like oftentimes I'm like saying hey to strangers. They're often like girls.
Right.
And I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna just find a girl that understands this.
Right. Because they have to be cool with it.
Yeah.
Because you might, like if you're gonna be a regular streamer, there's gonna be times where they might be in the stream, right?
Yeah. So it just naturally worked out. I don't know.
Or you're like,
cool.
oh, no, I just make her hold the camera the whole time. No,
I'm kidding. But laid down the ground rules like early on. I was like, yo, this is what I do. Like you're gonna see a lot of this. You're seeing clips. You can go watch old VODs. Like this is kind of what I did for the past year.
So are they in is your girlfriend's in your streams or
a lot?
Okay.
Yeah. So like she pretty much.
Well, they're here, but like so they've gotten used to it.
Camera.
Yeah.
They've gotten used to it.
They've gotten used to it.
Okay.
They're like this right now, just on the side. Like,
they're like, we're about to fuck you up after this, man.
I think they definitely, like, I was seeing the chat earlier where they're like talking about them. Like I think that kind of enriches and like brings more like value to the stream too.
Yeah.
But what my question is, say you guys like are about to have like a serious argument.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like a safe word? Like
God.
chill. Like let's talk about it later.
Joey might.
Like furniture. Like hey,
funny,
remember that thing we talked about?
Pineapple.
It's like anal sex.
Okay.
All right.
So
Weird.
I mean, it's difficult again. Like I mentioned earlier, like trying to really balance that life, because most of the time it's as real as it gets, right? There have been moments where we've gotten to it in the past, but I think lately it has been a lot. It's gotten better. Like we've definitely started to communicate in terms of like, hey, if I piss you off or did something dumb on stream, like just remind me, and she'll be like, okay, cool. Then maybe just don't react to if I was quiet for like five or 10 minutes. Let me settle that emotion first, and I'll be okay later.
Yo, shout out also to BetterHelp. Is there something that interferes with your happiness or is preventing you from achieving your goals? There's plenty of things for me. BetterHelp online counseling is there for you. I know specifically for the Asian American community or the Asian community, therapy is a little taboo.
Yeah.
You know, you talk to something about your parents, they're like, get over it. That's therapy. Yeah. But over here with BetterHelp, you connect with your professional counselor in a safe and private online environment. It's so convenient. Get help on your own time and at your own pace. This is like really fusing in therapy and the current technology, because you can go on in multiple platforms through text, chat, photo, and video. You can start communicating in under 24 hours. And licensed professional counselors who are specialized in depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, sleeping, trauma. This is like breaking down Rick's life right here. Anything you share is confidential, and I got a special special deal for all y'all. It's a truly affordable option. And the Fun with Dumb listeners right now will get 10% off your first month with discount code FUNWITHDUMB, no spaces. That's FUNWITHDUMB. So why not get started today? Go to betterhelp.com/funwithdumb. Simply fill out a questionnaire to help them assess. God damn, do they got a fucking vocabulary section I can get some better help with? Yeah, my bad. Simply fill out a questionnaire to help them assess your needs and get matched with a counselor you'll love. That's betterhelp.com/funwithdumb. That's betterhelp.com/funwithdumb. Use my discount code FUNWITHDUMB to get 10% off your first month. So is there straight up like moments where you've gotten like emotional on a live stream? Because a lot of times when I'm streaming, say like on IG Live, it's like I'm still putting on a show a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's not fully like just let it run while I'm just doing my errands and stuff. But like, has there been time where you've gone genuinely like, have you cried on a stream before?
I've never cried.
Regarding girlfriends or just like in general?
Just in general. Not even anything related with relationships. Like, have you cried on a stream?
I haven't.
Okay, but you got emotional.
I cried one time, dude.
You did?
It came up recently, actually.
What happened?
It happened like a year, over a year ago.
Elaborate.
Dude, it was weird. My whole stream is like I have like a lot of self-deprecating humor, and like Twitch chat's pretty harsh sometimes. So always like talking smack and just having fun, bantering. But my stream grew pretty quick, and like a year ago or so, I forgot what happened. I was drinking, I was with some friends. Yeah. It was like rainy. I went to 7-Eleven. I forgot what happened, but
I was there.
Oh, were you there in person?
No, I watched the stream. Yeah.
Your tear landed gently on his shoulder.
Yeah. But someone in the chat said something that was like really nice, like a nice comment, and they happen every once in a while.
Yeah.
And it like triggered me to feel like a little bit emotional. I was like, damn, like these people like appreciate what I'm doing.
He's not telling me to die.
Yeah. So I mean, dude, it's like,
he's like,
and that's why you got emotional for the one positive comment amongst the sea of.
Don't kill yourself.
Yeah. But it just like, and then people, I don't know, maybe it was like a train just started happening, and then then like a bunch of subs came, like a bunch of people were like sending all these nice messages, and then like people are like, oh, you cried because you made a bunch of money, but I was like, it happened before. It's just like, it was this chain of like, damn, these people are appreciating and they enjoy what I do, and it's the first time I realized. It wasn't just
trolling stuff. It was just like, oh, these people are genuinely interested in what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so you started getting emotional, and then the subs came.
Yeah, which is like I didn't. That was cool, but like it was. For me, it was just a point where I realized, damn, I'm doing this for like over a year now, and there's a realization like people enjoy this and they appreciate it, and not just like watching it like a guy throwing like tomatoes at stage or something.
I just wanted to point that out because like, like when you're about to cry and then someone's like, you're trying to hold back tears, someone's like, yo, you don't gotta cry. And then you start crying more. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, like the subs. You know what I mean?
Yo, here's $5. You don't have to cry anymore.
Yeah. In Korea, we have like this thing where it's like we have a chant. When someone looks like they're about to cry, we go Ujima, Ujima, which is like don't cry.
Do not cry.
Yeah.
And they cry.
And it makes them more. Okay.
Yeah, and they just burst out.
Wait, you think so? Wait, are you saying people liked to see you like get emotional? Is that what you're saying? Because the subs came or something?
I think they like to see like me being a human. Like they,
right.
I mean, I'm super real. I make it real and try to be integrated with a lot of my life. But that was like the first thing I saw. Like when you break down a little bit and like, yo, like I kind of held it back a bit, but it was.
Yeah. When did you guys start making it? So are you guys doing this full time now or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean from day 2, from day 1, I guess I just
From day one.
I just went for it.
Oh, you mean I'm like this is what I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went to Japan by myself, so I had nothing else to do. I just had school, and I was like, dude, I can just stream every day. And
Yeah.
Well, you are doing something. You're going to school.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait,
you're a student.
But now I just stream for like the past
see.
past 2 years.
How'd you find out about streaming and was Twitch Twitch wasn't the first platform, right?
Actually, it was. I was on
Okay.
Justin TV like 2010.
Oh
like,
shit.
oh, so you've been on this.
Yeah, but as a viewer, like I streamed a little bit then, but I've been a viewer on Twitch for like 9 years already.
Right. So you were watching people, and then you're like, all right, I'm going to Japan. And you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna stream too.
Yeah, saw some people like popping off, and some people starting this IRL stuff. It was brand new. It still is new. Like no one, still not many people do it. And I was like, there's no one in Japan yet. Like, and I used to live in China, so I was like, I know what it's like to live abroad. Like, I know that there's some crazy times ahead. Maybe I can hold the camera and people want to watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how long have you been?
I would say since July 7th of 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like right after I used to work in sales. So I used to work at Tiffany, and I did really well. But I realized, that's like it's just corporate America, and it's just like money, and I wasn't really being more fulfilled to myself. I was like, this is kind of boring, right? It's like the same thing. My manager doesn't care about me. It's like I want to talk to them about my passion, but they're kind of like, yeah, but you got to make this month, make the sales. So I quit. I saved up a bunch of money. I think I did 2.5 months solo traveling around Asia, and when I came back, a friend of mine invited me to E3, and then he's like, hey, so come, and I'm gonna show you this category called IRL. At the time, it was IRL.
Right.
In real life.
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's really cool. It's like, maybe I'll do it. So I didn't start right away, but the first day, I remember on my bio, like the first day, I had 0 followers, 0 viewers, and in my bio it says I'm a full-time IRL streamer at the time. Yeah. So like ever since day one, I think that's kind of like, I was like, I'm gonna try it out, but never really expect that I would actually do it full-time.
So when you guys started off, it wasn't like an instant hit. Like you guys had, just not many followers or viewers, right?
Yeah. My first day, I think I had like 8 to 20 viewers, which is like good for a first stream. That's like crazy.
Right.
Like, but it's just because I used to stream in like 2010 for a little bit, so I had like some followers came back and they're like, oh, it's been 7 years. Why the hell are you in Japan? It's like, but like those 10 viewers, like they get you past that first like that little jump, and then you get on the page.
Is there something that you do or that one? What was that one point where it was like a shitload of viewers at once or followers at once? I mean, what makes I know on YouTube people have like viral videos, right?
Yep.
So what's the process like for a streamer to get a hit and all of a sudden you get a huge group of people who sub?
I remember my first time.
Yeah, you remember your first time.
I remember
Please
my
share
first
your
time.
first time with us.
I had a backpack. So this was like this was like the prototype of this backpack, right? I was in a forest and I was still testing it out, and then this guy here just dropped a fat host. It was like the biggest ever. Like I think it was like over 1,000 people. And I was like, JoeyKaotyk Live. I was like, whoa, thank you so much for the host. I got hella hype. So I had like over 1,000 people just kicking it with me in a forest in San Francisco. That was definitely like, it just went off.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No,
What?
Wait,
That's so weird.
is that the thing where you bring everybody from your
Yeah, you
Europe?
transfer. So it's like, honestly, like especially in this world, it's a kind of like a sign of respect. It's like I trust your community and I like you, and I would like my community to learn more about you. So it's kind of like a sign of respect for Twitch.
What's
Damn, you turned that shit mad like
that shit was like
Seriously.
I was like some
that
samurai
makes
shit right
sense.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but what happens? So when that happens,
I mean,
what is the ratio? Like he sends say 1,000 people over to you. How many people will actually stay in return?
It depends. Well, I could just jump in too.
Sure.
Like the biggest rate I got so far was from Joey actually.
Okay.
And then like I was about to actually sign off, and then like he just like hit me with the fat rate, and then like I just started, like when you get a fat rate like that, you don't want to go waste, so you just like high energy. You start telling them what you're about.
Did we clarify what a raid was actually? We did, right? Or
A raid is when a streamer brings when a streamer is about to end, they bring whoever that's already watching that's currently active in the channel.
Yeah.
Everyone goes to the other channel.
Instead of just abruptly ending your stream,
Yeah.
you can take everyone who's watching on your channel and just transfer it over to somebody who's streaming
Yeah.
at that
Basically
time.
the same thing as a host, right?
Yeah, same thing as a host.
Okay, cool. So what were you saying?
Yeah. So then he brought mad people.
He
and
brought
then
mad people to your
I
channel.
just fucking I just started rapping my ass off and
He
shit.
did. Yeah, and it was funny.
Oh, you're like, oh, I gotta keep these people here.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the retention rate isn't always that high, especially if you have a homegirl, right? It's like okay,
True.
Muddy waters.
Nah,
yeah.
cool.
Okay.
That's
All
cool.
right. Keep it real. Like if you have a cute homegirl, a lot of their audience probably just want to chill and chat with them, you know. So you come to like a chubby Asian dude who looks like he doesn't give a fuck. And they're just gonna be like, all right, I'm out. Like that meme, like, all right, I'm out. Like that shit.
Yeah, but you definitely need to prepare yourself for those times because like that is lit. You probably have 5 to 10 seconds to retain, to keep their attention.
You're like, juggle.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So you want to see what I could do?
Okay, that happened with you, and were you able to keep some people there with your reps?
Yeah. People, couple hundred stayed for like a good 15. And I was like, all right, I guess 15 minutes. I got 15.
How many times have you guys gone to TwitchCon? What year was this for you guys?
Year 2 for me.
Year 3 for me.
Year 3. This is your first TwitchCon.
Yeah.
And what have you learned by going to these TwitchCons and meeting other streamers in person? Are they like different from their streaming personalities, or have you noticed any awkwardness or anything?
Do you want to go
first? Yeah. I'm friends with like probably majority of the streamers now. I don't know how it happened, but just kind of naturally happened. And
Thanks.
No, but by doing that, like I've got to meet like so many different personalities, and I don't know, like I feel like I guess a lot of people say this about themselves, but like I'm a decent judge of character. I've met so many people in my life just by just travels and living abroad and whatnot, and experiences. But whatever. So honestly, I think streamers are. I've met some YouTubers before, and I've always felt like streamers are a little bit more real, and it might be just
than
because
YouTubers. Yeah.
It might be just because they are live, so of course, like you said, you got to put on something. You're a little bit of a show. You're a little bit exaggerated.
I can see that the live element. Yeah.
But
YouTube, like, we're doing like I'm not really a YouTuber. But they're doing cuts on the edits, like blah 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 blah. It's everything's pretty edited. You know?
So it's not like a jab YouTuber. It's just like it's just different because you can see an edited YouTube video. It's gonna be totally different than maybe what the person is. Not totally, but more. Where most of the streamers are pretty real. At least the bigger ones. I think that comes hand in hand with like viewers. I think can read through the line. Like they can see when a streamer is being like, I don't know, not real, and they probably won't follow them. But like I think the bigger streamers they're all I don't know. Like blanket statement is that they're all pretty.
It's just hard to keep up a ruse for 3-4 hours at a time, which is like the average time you're doing your stream for. You're not doing a 10-minute video, 5-minute video, and that's already like cut the fuck up,
So do you enjoy doing these type of videos as opposed to like YouTube videos?
I've never like gone straight to editing. I have an editor now that just cuts up my IR.
So what you already streamed?
What I already yeah. If I had a choice to be like a huge YouTuber or a big streamer, I would probably choose. I don't know, actually. I haven't. Hold on, but I've always thought YouTube, but I've also heard that YouTubers. It's also rough and a lot, but I think just the streamers have like this extra layer of burden of having to always be on, for 8 hours or whatever it is a day. Yeah. Whereas, you can edit, but again, it's still like a lot of work that goes into
the IRL, the in real life streaming element. So traveling is a big part of it, right? So you guys are just passionate about traveling.
It's turned into that. But before, I don't have any money. I was just living in Tokyo, getting drunk on the streets, and that's like what made the streams. That's crazy.
So do you see it as like all these others money you're making from the IRL streaming? You're like, I'm gonna put this towards like my next travel and stream.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like I think definitely as the stream is growing, it's not that the people that are watching are giving us the pressure, but
just spelled mad one. I'm trying to be a professional podcast. So I'm like,
my best friend, man.
No one would have known until this guy reacted to my shit.
Sorry, I was just like, but it's like I start to have this feeling of like, damn, I don't want to disappoint anyone. Right. Like if I don't stream for a day, I actually feel bad. Yeah. It's like you want to make sure that I don't know. They don't, obviously like they will. The people that want to support you are always going to be there. Yeah. And they're always going to be like, dude, honestly, man, if you're stressed out or having anxiety, like just chill. We're cool. We're still going to be there. But we still have this like feeling of, damn, like what is going to be next? Like we don't want to just, like I get really stressed out if there's one day that I have no idea what I'm going to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like if there's no events, if there's just everything was like, damn, okay, great, I'm gonna take them to downtown San Jose again. It's gonna be boring as shit because everyone's gonna be working and there's gonna be no content. But at the end of the day, it's how we make it. So it's like, you know, the moment that the camera is turned on, how can we create the moments for them? Like, how can we turn from something to how can we turn from nothing into something? You know what I mean?
So if anybody just thinks you guys are just turning on the camera and just walking around, it's not the way you guys plan it out. Like, I mean, you don't have to plan out every step, but at least you have a itinerary of sorts.
How do you guys parents like feel about this, or do they get it?
My parents still a little more traditional. Even till this day, they said, "Hey Joey, make sure I still want to see you go back to school and get your master's. You know, like I think you should have a plan B. You know, maybe you should learn acupuncture and stuff like that." And I was like,
"Acupuncture,
nice."
Yeah. I was like,
that's as traditional as it gets.
Yeah, my mom went from like, yo, your friends are doctors and lawyers to like, yo, there's an opening at Chase Bank. I saw it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Mom.
So okay, so they don't really. Do they get it though?
They don't really get the new media.
Okay.
They don't understand that a kid can make $13 million just like that for winning a tournament, and I had to like really explain it to them.
I didn't even know that.
Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite.
Fortnite. Okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty like.
You play, bro?
I don't play.
You don't want to.
I just never got fully into the gaming side. Like I want to actually stream at some point. I told them I want to do this. But
let's settle this. This guy will not stop asking me if he needs a PC to stream.
Yes.
Yeah, and I keep telling him that. And
so
he's
you do need it.
But then he keeps asking other people like to get like that.
Well, why can't I just stream with a Mac at the crib? Like
but
I tried. So it's like I think at the time it was a 2016 MacBook Pro, and dude, I cannot barely.
We can get you pimped out. You know some people.
Yeah, where the sponsors at, man?
Yeah,
Come on,
just
Tony knows someone.
Yeah.
Tony. Okay.
He got
At them.
Because Tony got me hooked up.
Because I'm not. I just really want to just have like my own little show at the crib, not like gaming really, but just surf the net and just talk some shit.
That's like IRL too.
Yeah, it is.
Chatting.
But less traveling. Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of people that do that actually, and they do really well. Like they'll say variety streamers or like just chatting, like sitting indoors, going over recent topics.
Right.
Honestly, just chatting, like literally, and people that do well at that, they do really well.
There you go.
What is that? Was that Tony K film? I got you, dumb. Okay, I see you guys. Okay,
Yo,
cool.
you got me though. Fuck, bro.
You already have
Tony,
one.
So
what do you?
I'll put it on top of the one I have.
Hey.
So he mentioned that like he told me you guys have a lot of viewers when you guys do stream. So how many people are we talking?
Yo, wait. So that's what was crazy was at Twitchcon. I didn't really know if like people would be streaming like that.
Yep.
But like, yo, the numbers were through the roof for like everybody.
Inflated, yeah. Because everyone's trying to peer into like all the streamers interacting. It's like the only time they get to see like
Oh,
their favorite
okay.
streamers all collide.
It's the Royal
like
Rumble.
Avengers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So more people were tuned in during this time because they wanted to see like the crossovers.
Yeah, exactly. So like it doesn't matter basically whoever the stream running, that's what they're watching. So like when all the big streamers were offline, I had crazy numbers. I don't usually have.
So what is your average viewers like? Say you stream, like how many do you? Are you streaming right now?
I'm streaming right now. Yeah.
Okay, so how many viewers do we have right now?
Actually, I turn the numbers off, man.
Oh, you turn it off.
Yeah.
Oh, so you could turn it off.
Yeah, there are days where you have high numbers. There are days where I have low numbers, but it's the numbers actually is also a source of our problems. Like as much as we don't want to think about it.
That's interesting. So you turned that off so it won't fuck with your head.
It's 619 right now.
Okay,
Damn.
but you did that just so it doesn't mess with you. Just like like we're talking about this in social media, right? Like people on Twitter was talking about how.
God bless you.
It's all right. Oh, now we got to start over. No. But it's people are talking about like, oh, Instagram should turn off the number follower count because it's messing with people like mentally or what, like mental health.
Yeah.
Like I think Kanye.
Were we having this conversation?
No, I'm just saying people are saying they should do that with followers on Instagram and shit. I mean it's different views on it, but so you did that on purpose for you.
On purpose, yeah, and also for like let's say subscriber counts, I also hide that.
Yeah.
So I just trying to like make sure that I try my best not to let numbers.
Smart man, I think that's smart, honestly, for yourself. It's just everyone's different. It doesn't affect everybody.
I mean, on some real shit too, like unrelated to streaming but kind of related, like I'm making music right now, and I think it's some of the best stuff I've made, But then like I'll put it out, and then like the numbers aren't like that great. They're they're pretty dismal, and then I'm just like, fuck, like that should discourage me when I should be thinking about, yo, this is like, wouldn't you say like making some of the best music? Like
no, I know what you mean, because I've seen you feel discouraged, and I mean it makes sense. It's like you put in a lot of work into something, a song, and then you make a music video. You put it out, and you want as many ears and eyes on it, and your numbers aren't there. It's like,
but as an artist, it's like also like, yo, making art, like just because it's not doing numbers like that shouldn't make you feel like it's not, it's not what it is.
You think the numbers would make you, like, your art would be affected by that?
Like in what way?
Because right now you're like, okay, I'm not getting the numbers for that. Would that make you change also, the way you work on?
No,
your
but you
art?
would feel validated. You know what I'm saying? Because if your shit is good, you think it's good, and then
you're like,
the
I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Right. But do you feel right now?
Numbers don't lie.
I know, but do you feel right now, because your numbers aren't there, like maybe I should try something different? Do you feel that way? I'm asking.
I know. Yeah. You know what? I actually don't, because I'm also getting validation different ways too.
Right. Exactly.
Like from the homies.
Yeah.
Like I know when they're lying to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I think real friends like stab you in the front type shit.
Yeah, stab you in the front, jerk you off a little bit too. Real homie shit.
So y'all don't try to pay attention to numbers too much.
I mean, I don't turn them off. I don't know. I know you can't. Maybe it's better. Maybe I should, because you still get that little like looming anxiety over that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, thinking about that. Yeah, but I mean, it's IRL. Like, what else could you? I feel like your numbers are gonna be up and down in that area.
Yeah,
right?
It does. Yeah, you have good days and bad days, and like carries over into your stream. So.
Okay, I have a question, like kind of having to do with that. So you guys also do recent. You guys have done stuff like at home.
PC? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I did like check, and then like the numbers are a little bit lower.
Yep.
Does that how does that affect you? I mean, you are playing WoW. I guess people are like, I don't want to.
Oh wait, so numbers are low when you guys go into the gaming
PC
side.
They're getting there. They're gonna get up. But,
Yeah.
no, it's because I started. I did IRL for like 2 years, 2.5 years now, and I played like a couple computer streams. My first computer stream actually was like double my IRL viewers, because they want to see me the first time. What is it like to be a student in front of a computer?
Okay, maybe I caught the second one or something.
No, I mean after that it was just normal. But it's because there are 2 different audiences. So like only a small percentage of my people that want to see me outside walking around Tokyo drinking beers are gonna be interested in me sitting at home leveling in World of Warcraft. But
because you established that brand, that's the product you've already been offering. Yeah.
Correct. So I mean, it's cool as I do it a little bit more. I'm starting to get in a little bit more like gaming viewers, and then hopefully I can kind of cross them over both ways.
Yeah.
Because gaming viewers, I think it's easier to take a gaming viewer and turn them into an IRL viewer than vice versa.
And you want to play some games sometimes.
But also, it's just finding that balance I was talking about earlier. Like I love games, and that's Twitch is actually founded on games, so it's nice to have that also like in my back pocket. Like I can play games. I'm listening at them, and that way you can also like gain a little bit of trust with the I don't know, trust the right word, but you can gain a little bit of respect from the audience, because they are gamers. I mean, on Twitch mostly. Yeah. So it's cool to have that kind of.
What's the craziest thing that has happened while you guys are streaming?
The fuck? Where did that come from?
Great I just want to switch it up. It's not a great segue, but it was just. I'm just curious.
It's interesting. Like
I mean, in the streets of Tokyo or wherever you were in Asia, wherever, like something that just pops in and just, what the fuck was that? Like, why'd you say that, or why'd you do that?
I would say definitely when I met her. So
you met her on stream?
Yeah, so
that's your fiance.
Yeah, and Jake was in chat too, actually. So that was so funny.
So literally you met your fiance while streaming on the streets. Where, Taiwan?
Taiwan.
Okay, so explain this. This is like a sweet romantic story of the live stream.
Yeah,
Twitch, the love story. All right, let's go.
So right after, so honestly, I was single at the time. I realized that the internet in the States is not cutting it, so I had to go somewhere. So I was like, I can just go back home to Taiwan.
I like how you're in America, like the internet's not cutting it here.
Yeah, seriously, it was pretty rough. We're getting a bunch of troubles and stuff like that. Anyway, I went back to Taiwan. I was like, yo, I can stay at the house that I was born and raised in, right? And so I went back, and literally like a month later, I was on the street and I saw some. I was doing a challenge at the time, which is like the first person to ask a stranger to get boba with, wins. Yeah. So I was really nervous at the time because I never utilized streaming to pick girls up, and I was like super nervous. I mean, I'm considered into like picking girls up, so I was.
Wait. I'm sorry. Repeat the challenge one more time. What was it?
Oh, the first person to get a random stranger to get boba with wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was really nervous. I was going around. I was looking, and it was like I think 20 minutes in. I still haven't talked to anybody, and I saw somebody that walked out from the MRT, which is like the public transportation. She was like super short, and I have a really bright hat, like a bright
Was it
yellow
yellow?
hat. Yellow.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Super bright yellow hat. So I like went up to her. I was like, "Excuse me, do you believe in karma?" And like she was like,
That's your opening line, bro.
yeah, I was like, yo, hey, like my friend gave me 1,000 bits, and I would like to pay it forward. So that's kind of like how it all
She's
started.
like, what the hell are bits?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but pretty much I was just like, yo,
First of all, you said a lot of weird things. You said, "Do you believe in karma?"
I did.
I have 1,000 bits. I'd like to pay it forward.
Well, I didn't really explain it like that. I pretty much just tell him like, hey, my friend donated $10 to me.
Yeah, so saying I want to buy you a boba.
Exactly.
But you said it in the
Boba.
weirdest possible way. Okay.
Here are some bits. And then, but it kind of sucks because now later on I found out she was actually after that day. Okay, so after the boba, I took her out to eat dinner, and after dinner I took her.
Wait,
out
hold on. Before you get there, so you bought her the boba.
Yeah.
And then you guys on the stream together while you're doing this.
Yeah, and I found out that she got flaked on for a dinner that she prior to
That moment.
That moment.
Oh wow.
And then so after the boba, I was like, "Are you hungry?" She goes, "Yeah, I am." Took her to eat dinner.
Oh wow.
After dinner, I was like, and
Is this the whole thing streaming or not?
yeah, it's
The
still
whole
live.
thing is
the
streaming.
whole thing.
So y'all first date
So our
was
first
streaming.
entire like moment of meeting
Oh, wow.
it's still live. It's still on my channel.
Right.
So like after I took her out to eat, but during this time like people that are watching me are like trying to gas me up. They're donating money. So I have this niche where it's like every $50 I'll do a breakdancing set on the street, or every new sub I do a backflip. So they're like new subs in, and I had the backflip in front of her and breaking in front of her and stuff.
But people are loving this because it's like,
Great.
they're like
Yeah.
rooting for you. Like,
Yeah,
you
they
met
are.
this girl. Like, yeah, kill it.
Yeah, they are. And then
Your kids are gonna watch it one day. They'll look at them with an easy clap. Like,
yeah, pretty much. Man. Yeah.
So that where does the date end? You do the dinner, and where does the
So after the dinner, I took her out to eat Haagen-Dazs, which is like in Asia, it's like mad expensive out there, So I
so
took
it's
her
a
to
big deal.
the boutique. I took her to a
yeah.
boutique, and then after that, she was like, "Yeah, I gotta go watch a movie now. It was very nice to meet you and all that stuff. We exchanged contact for a little bit, and then so I walked her to. Why are you laughing? She's dying over there,
Right,
right?
right.
Here's a funny thing. So I walked her to the MRT station. I said peace out to her, right? And then I'm still streaming. I went into the car, and my brother picked me up. I was like, dude, man, I met somebody. She's like super dope. Blah blah blah. So yeah, we'll see where things go. Later on, I found out after I dropped her off, she went to the movies with a guy that flaked on her.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
The 2-time.
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
so
but-
tight. I wish
and
I
he
had
wa-
my.
But it's all good. It's all good because like.
And he was a streamer too, and that video's up. No, okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, but after
but then you followed up with her again.
I did.
and Was that the guy you went to the movies? Was that a date too? Okay. So it was
kind of a date.
okay.
Yeah. But it's pretty funny because the very next day I had to go to Thailand,
Yeah.
and then a week later it was my birthday, and I was like, hey, do you want to come to my birthday dinner? And throughout Thailand, she was giving me like 9-hour iMessage replies.
Dang.
Yeah.
One of those,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, man, this girl's just playing hard to get, man. I'm sick and tired of dating girls in 2018, 2017,
Yeah.
2018. So I was like hella complaining. I was like, all right, this birthday dinner is her last straw. If she doesn't come, it's over. I hate this girl.
Yeah.
And then so my birthday dinner, I was streaming. She never showed up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh wow.
But
That's when you didn't cry that time.
I didn't cry. I didn't cry. Don't worry. I didn't cry. But she actually sent me a text message saying, "Can we rain check?" So after that, we actually got on our second date after the rain check, and then third date, and then we just pretty much started dating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That is a Twitch, a love story.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Twitch, a
Yeah.
love story.
And we got engaged on stream too. So
Oh wow.
the engagement was
Oh,
also kind of like
wow.
POV, and then
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Was the honeymoon as well on? Sure, no,
I told her the wedding will happen when she's rich and famous.
It's on
I'm
Chatterbait.
waiting on that.
Right.
Oh, yeah, dude.
What's the craziest? How are you gonna top that? That was a love story right there, bro.
Okay.
You don't have to top it. Relax. It's okay. There's no
Mine's the opposite direction.
Did you guys meet on Twitch? Or?
No, I knew her before.
Okay.
Mutual friends. And
Cool.
Yeah, but they met her like right when I did meet her for the first time.
Yeah.
But two stories come to mind. You can choose one. One, I was chased by allegedly some Yakuza down the street in Tokyo. Some guy yelling at me.
In Tokyo,
It was
really?
scary. And
It's
two,
not the video game, the real thing.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
'Cause he talks about Yakuza all the time.
Might not have been like a real gangster, but it was some scary shit.
Okay.
Second was I'm pretty sure I got roofied on stream like my first month.
Oh fuck!
And I streamed it.
Was it fun?
Like I don't remember.
What do you mean the way you were?
Yeah,
you were like you were feeling like you got someone drugged you.
It might not have been direct. It might have been like maybe I drank some girl's drink and it was just spiked or something.
Oh.
It might not have been,
Wow!
like,
And this was in Tokyo.
It's all bad.
Yeah. I that was probably the more interesting
That's scary,
one. People
yeah.
still debate whether it was a direct roofie, but I went to some. Anyways, it's a long story.
Yeah,
but
They checked the tapes.
yeah, we got to meet it right away.
Wait, what's the
actually.
story with the Yakuza chasing you? Why did they chase you?
That was just I was walking down the street at night, like in the suburbs of Tokyo, and
Yeah.
some guy was like honking his horn, swerving down the road, and I just streamed his car for a second, and he stopped the car like down the road, and I was like, "Oh guys, he stopped the car. He's gonna come out and get us." I was like totally joking.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Wait, there's no stop sign. Wait, he's getting out of his car. All right. Oh, he's kind of walking towards me. And I was
Right.
like, oh
Oh,
shit! Now he's
man.
sprinting. He was like sprinting.
Oh,
full
wow.
sprint, yelling like just. And then I actually ran into a police like little box, and I was scared because I just moved there. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he like actually rolled up to the police box and like told them that I was filming his car, and I was like, what the?
Oh, so he was mad that you filmed.
Yeah, but I was like, what the fuck? And he
He's
had like a girl in the car with the
Korean.
mask on, and like
He said, "What Korea?" Which directly translates to
Dude.
honky. Yeah, it was
something like that. Something like that.
yeah.
But,
So damn, that's crazy.
that-
And why'd you say he was Yakuza? He felt like a Yakuza
It's-
dude, or
I mean,
you see a Yakuza, you kind of know.
Yeah.
that upplays it a little bit, but
Yeah.
it was just really scary. I mean, like
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
yeah.
in Japan, I never see those kind of encounters.
there was no violent. You haven't experienced a violent encounter in Japan yet.
Not personally.
Is there like there's drunken like fights and stuff?
There's
I'm
crazy
sure.
shit, man. I've seen like some dude come out of the club. He's not the owner of the club, but he's like definitely a regular. And I saw like he brought two younger dudes that were starting some stuff probably with his girls.
Yeah.
Dude, they were like bowing down to him like it was like some fucking king and the knights, and
Right.
he was definitely like the owner of the. He's like the he
right.
runs that
The
area.
head dude.
Yeah.
And they all knew who he was, and I was like,
Wow.
I was on stream. I was like, dude, this is kind of like cool, but kind of.
I feel like
scary, too.
is that a thing that you guys have to kind of be careful because not everybody wants to be filmed, right? Like
Yeah.
that's a thing you guys have to kind of be aware of as you guys are just walking around even just regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it comes like comes pretty naturally after time, but as long as you like, I always point the camera, like, I'll be the focus. I'll never be like, yo, check out this dude walking down the street, like kind of funny, and just point the camera. I'll like, maybe have him like over my shoulder as I'm like doing something, like try to mix it in, but try to respect the people around me because IRL streaming is such a gray area still. Like, I don't want it to go sour.
It's also like locations too. I remember you was in that record store.
Record store.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
And I was in the chat. We didn't really know each other like that back then.
What happened? What do we mean with it?
So like like hip hop brings us all together. Everyone's about peace, love, unity, respect.
I love
and all
that line. You know how hip hop brings us all together.
But like I was streaming in Tokyo and I went into this record store and I was
Yeah.
like, yo, DJ Premier's here, A-Track was
Right,
here.
right,
Oh
right.
fuck, like see all these autographs. So I was like, yo, I fuck with this store, right? And like I went in, I was super excited. I was like, excuse me, you guys have slip mats? And then like the owner was just like, next time come in and film, ask camera, okay? Have a nice day. And I was like, yo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he was mad.
But it's like it's kind of half and half. I always try to see situations on both sides. Like,
You
yo,
must
for
not
one,
like hip hop.
yeah, well,
Okay.
like for one, like I probably disrespected his store for without asking permission to film.
Right.
But I mean, I was kind of keeping like camera a little closer to me, and like if I see this premiere, I kind of turn around a little bit to like the wall. I wasn't like trying to harass like the store members and stuff like that. And another way was like he could probably either have a bad day or something.
Yeah, it's interesting because you don't really need permission to film, right? Like, what are the laws exactly?
Some stores, if I try to aware like some stores they have like
If it's their property, then you're not allowed to film. Is that what it is? Or
Generally, most private places, you're not supposed to film inside unless you ask for permission.
right?
I just kind of hope for the best, but if they say no, like I'm super respectful, like to get out. But it's again that gray area. In public, you're usually okay.
Yeah.
Other countries, everything always changes, but I kind of just hope for the best. I kind of stay ignorant to that, and I think you kind of have to. I mean, if I obeyed every single law to the T, I think that I wouldn't be going anywhere.
That'd
I
be
wouldn't
rough.
be inside anywhere
Yeah.
doing anything. Yeah.
Going back to the hip hop thing though. So you before you streaming, you was b-boying.
Mm-hmm.
Want to talk about a little bit about that? We can talk a little bit about like
This is actually super crazy between him and I. Okay, so I've been breaking since 2005. pretty competitively, and I kind of traveled the world for it, and I got flown out and stuff, and then so I guess that was one of the reasons how my channel was, I guess, unique in a sense, because like when I first started streaming, was like my title was a clickbait ass title. It was follow equals backflip. So you see, that's how like I got people in and stuff. But I think breaking became a super I guess a super leverage for me, because I'm able to showcase the world of hip hop, and I know what I'm talking about, especially when I stream events, such as like Freestyle Session, World Final, and stuff like that. I can educate pretty much. I would like to say, maybe I think majority of the people on Twitch probably don't even still think breaking is a big thing. They probably think it died in the 80s.
You were part of a culture, like a different culture, like a world that people might not be familiar with, and you're bringing them into the world, right?
Exactly,
so,
exactly. And so recently there was a young b-boy that passed away, and I posted a tribute video on my Twitter, and then Jake actually replied to it. It says, "When you see it," and I was at that event. It was a Claws Out 3, and he zoomed in. And it was him in the audience. So I was literally sitting across from him, probably in 2007.
That was wild. I don't know.
So you just went to this b-boy.
I used to break like
he used
in
to
high
break
school.
too.
I hurt my knee, so I stopped.
Wow.
Not that level, but I was just like,
that's crazy.
You guys should battle after.
No.
Right? No.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Wow, that's cool though. That's really cool.
Yeah, so that really freaked me out that day. I was like, damn, like him and I were at the same spot, same place.
Right.
Like fucking 10 years ago plus.
That's crazy.
So
well, I'm gonna wrap it up though, but I
Sponsored by Magnum.
Yeah, thank you. Shut the fuck up. Thank you guys for kind of educating me on some of this. I mean, this past month has been kind of really educational for me as far as streaming. Last 2 months, really. This dude, the TwitchCon coming into town.
You should have went.
I kind of wanted to go.
Yeah,
we should have got a good time. We should have booked you a show out there, dude.
That would have been lit. Yeah, no, that would have been
Next
lit,
year.
man. I mean, they're getting, all these cons, they get all these huge acts, and because they got so much money to do it.
You are a huge act, Dumbfounded.
Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man.
Dude, you got a song named Water. Her name's Water, actually.
Oh, really?
Well, your English name, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's tight.
And your name and your song Hyung goes off when I go to Korea.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Thank you. Bro.
That's my Soju song, dude.
Hey.
So we got Joey Chaotic.
Wait. Before you guys,
Yeah,
do
go ahead,
you guys want to promote anything?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Woo. If you have any questions about IRL or like streaming in general, feel free to always ask me. Always around. But my name's JoeyKaotyk Live. I guess you can find me on Twitch, just doing things around the world, Tokyo a lot, but we're kind of traveling a lot. And it's on everything. Just JoeyKaotyk.
Do you work for Tenga?
I do not. The Tenga thing is just like.
They just sponsor you.
What were you a student?
Not
What were you a student? What are you a student for over there in Tokyo?
I went over there to study Japanese language.
Oh, okay,
so I used to study Chinese in China. And now I went
Are you fluent in both now?
Chinese is fluent. Japanese is like so, but yeah.
Damn, bro. Korean's next or what?
That was actually like our original idea. It was like these three languages because they mesh so well together. But
Dude, if you speak all those three, I'm gonna be so pissed, bro.
It's
gonna be more Asian than me.
Yeah.
All right. How about you?
For me, JoeyKaotyk, JoeyKaotyk, and that's pretty much on every single platform. And I stream our lives traveling around the world and stuff like that.
Yo, stream these guys. Is that my saying that? Stream these guys. Rex Dizzy.
I'm also on Twitch. It's Rex Dizzy. It's also YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, all that.
I want everybody, to support this guy. This is, my best friend right here, and he's getting new into this world. So I hope you guys can really help this guy get off the ground.
Wow.
No worries, man.
That's
This guy's
beautiful.
always good company, good
Yeah.
spirits.
That's what's up, man. Tune in next week for another episode of Fun with Dumb.